Hello, Russell here, and welcome back to MacNuggetUK. Thanks for tuning in, really appreciate it. It's pretty miserable outside, so I'm sitting in the van recording this. In this video, we are participating with Vanother Collective. It's a new collaboration of campervan and caravan vloggers, and you can follow the link to the playlist in the description of the video below and see all the other people that are participating in the collective. So a great bunch of people, really recommend you check it out. So in this first collaboration, we thought it would be great just to kind of get to know everybody. And the great thing about camper vans and caravan owners is that we come from all walks of life, we've got all kinds of experience, we're from all different parts of the country. So just to kind of get an idea of the people in this group and where we're coming from and the diversity, we've all been asked to answer 5 questions about ourselves. So let's dive in. So the first question we've been asked is, what was it that got you into vanning? So for Julie and myself, once the kids had grown up, we tended to go on holiday to maybe Europe, occasionally America, and we'd also go on kind of city breaks around the UK, staying in hotels, and that was just typically how we spent our holiday time. When COVID hit, of course, we couldn't travel anywhere, and then we got our dog Woody, and then we were thinking, well, if we go away now, we don't really want to put Woody into kennels, we want to be able to take him with us. So a camper van just seemed like the ideal way to staycation in the UK, explore new places. We can all go together, we can be self-sufficient, and we could just, anytime we just wanted to get up and go, we could get in the van and just go off somewhere. So question 2 is, how long have you been camping for? And the truth is, not very long at all. We're pretty new to all this. And we got our first camper van just over a year ago. And neither of us were particularly sort of camping sort of people, so we hadn't spent a lot of time doing tent camping or anything like that. So we really were kind of starting from scratch when we got the van in 2021. So question 3 is, what is your outfit? And I guess they're not talking about what I'm wearing, they're talking about the van that we've got. So a year ago we started off with a Nissan Elgrand that was converted to a camper van by Free Spirit Auto Campers in Chelsea. And that was a great way to get started, and we really enjoyed it. And we'll probably cover the Elgrand in another video. So it's not strictly MacNugget, but it kind of gives you an idea of where we've come from. And at the end of October 22, so just a couple of weeks ago, we took delivery of our brand new 2023 model year Ford Transit Custom Nugget Trend L1, to give it its full name. And that's the MacNugget, and that's what I'm sitting in now, and that's what we're going to continue our adventures in. So we are really looking forward to that. You can see a walk around of MacNugget in our first video, Meet the MacNugget, so check out the channel for that. So question 4 is, what's your most embarrassing camping moment? Well, we haven't been camping that long, so there hasn't been too much opportunity for this, but a few months ago we were staying at the Back of Beyond touring park in Dorset, and they give you a little security key, so you can get through their barrier if you take your van out of the campsite, so you can get back in. And then when you leave, when you check out, you basically drop it in a box outside reception. And as we were leaving, I had the key in my pocket, I got out of the van, I went to the box, I dropped it in, off we went. And it wasn't until, 2.5 hours later we got home, and all these missed calls from the campsite because we hadn't dropped the security key in the box. And it turns out I dropped my van keys in the box and the security key was still in my pocket. So that was a really embarrassing moment. And the Elgrand's got keyless ignition, so the reason we were able to keep driving was because Julie had her keys in her bag, and so it didn't matter that my keys weren't there anymore. So yeah, that was a bit of an embarrassing moment, and I had to post the SKU's key back in the post with a prepaid envelope so they could send my van keys back to me. And then to make matters worse, they did ask us to write a review after our stay, and we had stayed the previous week at Old Oaks campsite, which is a brilliant campsite as well. And I just had a senior moment and got confused and basically posted the pictures and the description from Old Oaks when I wrote the review for Back and Beyond. The nice people at Back and Beyond wrote a very polite reply saying, "We don't think this is about us. It seems to be about Old Oaks. And we can't remove it. So can you change it, please?" So that was my second embarrassing moment, and I had to delete that review, write a new one and post that all up. So, fingers crossed they'll have us back. It was a nice campsite. We did really enjoy it, but yeah, those were our most embarrassing moments to date. So the final question is, what's your number one camping tip? And I think organisation is the one word. Julie is by far the expert in all this. I'm good at packing the van and sort of putting things in there, but she's the one that kind of gets things organised, gets the right kind of size of bag or box, and picks all the right stuff. So we're going to do a separate video about that, about how she's organised the MacNugget, where everything lives, and the things that we've had to buy that make more sense because of the space that we've got. So we're going to do that separately. There's definitely, you have to think about not just like the cupboards that you've got or the places to put things, but also the size and shape of things. So, plates, cutlery, pots and pans. So we've had to think about and maybe rethink when we change vans about what we had in it. So as I say, we'll cover that in a separate video. So there we go. That's a bit about us, how we got started in our van life as such. We're very much kind of leisure vanners at the moment. We both work full time. But it's great to have the ability to just be able to go out and enjoy day trips and enjoy, weekends and longer holidays in the van. Campsites are brilliant, and we're looking forward to many more adventures in the MacNugget in the years to come. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out the Vanother Collective playlist. Watch the other videos and support us in this collective. And also, as always, if you've enjoyed this, then give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and we hope to see you again soon. Thanks for tuning in.